Hi, boys and girls. Barney and I are here, and whoop, he's kicking the computer. We have just been hanging out, and we're excited to read to you guys a couple more chapters today. I know that it's going to be a little bit again before we get back to school, but I'm really excited to see you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and order the next book in this series, as long as you guys are still enjoying this book, so that we can keep reading throughout the month of April as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We left off with our sweet friend Gizmo, but he's not feeling well. If you remember, he got into something, even though Elliot had told him not to eat these. He said, marshmallows, you're on it. So he ate a whole bunch of marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms box, and he is not feeling well at all. So they've taken him to the vet, okay? We're letting you fill in the blank there, seeing if you remember. So I won't tell anybody that you're talking to a video. Don't worry. It's our secret. So they're at the vet, and poor Wedgie, he is just in full-blown panic mode. He hates the vet a lot like Barney, okay? That is not a good place to go. That is not fun. And Wedgie is just running around barking his head off at everybody, saying, get out of here, run while you still can, okay? So let's see what happens to poor Gizmo. I'm sure that this is making a mess of his evil plans. How are you supposed to take over the world if you're sick? All right. Chapter 7, Gizmo. Elliot is holding me in his hands, which are warm, but not as soft as my nest. I wish I were in my nest. Churning and rumbling like a storm. There are strange sounds coming from my belly. I fear I am doomed. Will this be the end of Gizmo, the evil genius? Get me a pen and paper, Elliot, so that I may write a farewell to my beloved Guinevere. Open a window so that I may summon a pigeon to carry my goodbye. I open my mouth to tell Elliot these things, but I am too weak to squeak. Alas, what a tragedy! Cavies are waiting for me to become their king, to rule their world. But if I perish, they will never have a king. They will never know the glory of leaving their cages and living free. My belly makes another disturbing sound. What has happened to me? I was eating those delicious marshmallow shapes, and then I was struck down with some kind of sickness. It is a mystery that not even my evil genius mind can solve. Perhaps I caught a virus from that drooling canine. He sticks his nose into everything, and then he sticks it on me, spreading who knows what kind of germs. Yes, this is his fault. Okay, so even though he ate these marshmallows that Elliot told him not to eat or else he'll get sick, he's still blaming poor Wedgie. That's not very nice. Elliot carries me into a smaller room. I feel so bad. My tummy gurgles. Elliot, Dad, I'm worried. Gizmo looks terrible. Dad, he'll be okay. The doctor will be here soon. I look around. There are posters on the walls. One reads, exercise your dog at least 20 minutes a day. What is wrong with dogs? Why can't they exercise themselves? Another reads, don't feed people food to your pets. That doesn't seem fair. Why don't humans want to share their food? I have many questions, but I am too sick to talk. I roll over in Elliot's hands. I close my eyes and begin to dream that I am back at Swampy's pet shop. That is where I learned to read. Mr. Swampy had a parrot, and he spent an hour each morning teaching the alphabet to this parrot. Real quick, here are the posters. There's the exercise your dog, and there's feed your dog. I listened, for it was very interesting. It only took me a couple of days to learn the alphabet, and soon I was able to spell out words. It was then I discovered that the lining of my cage was covered in interesting articles. I began to read. I enjoyed the restaurant reviews. I also liked the classified ads where you could buy everything from furniture to cars. Even animals were for sale. I was horrified to learn that we cavies cost much less than canines. Why would a human pay more for a dog? How troubling. I read the articles quickly. Then I asked the chameleon to read me his. But I discovered that he could not read. In fact, none of the other animals could read. They did not gather information from their cage linings. They just pooped on them. I was unique, different. That is when I realized that I was a genius. I wanted to share my talent with Guinevere. While she waddled on her wheel, I read aloud to her, helping her learn words. Here's Guinevere. I had to speak loudly over the constant chirping of the lovebirds and croaking of the frogs. I tried to give a reading lesson every day. Guinevere never read back to me, but that is because she was so busy with her training. I know she learned. Who's better to teach her than an actual genius? Oh, how I do miss her. I opened my eyes. Another human has entered the room. Sorry, guys, I might need a coffee break here. Dr. Pine. Hello, I'm Dr. Pine. What's your guinea pig's name? Elliot. His name is Gizmo. Dr. Pine. He's very overweight. What have you been feeding him? Elliot. Timothy hay, alfalfa pellets, carrots and apples, and broccoli. Dr. Pine. Those are the right things. Dad. But he got loose, so he might have eaten something else. Dr. Pine. Please put him on the table and I'll take a look. Elliot places me on a cold metal table. I shiver. Then the doctor presses something against my tummy. Alas, what torture is this? I try to bite her, but she is quick. Oh, foul creature, leave me alone. She does not obey. Instead, she announces that she is going to give me an X-ray. I have read about those devices. In Elliot's comic books, X-ray beams are shot at evil villains to disintegrate them. I must make my escape. What do you guys know what that is? She's using. The doctor's using on Gizmo. Called a stethoscope. Okay, doctors can use that to listen to your heart, listen to your lungs. It doesn't hurt; it's just cold. But Gizmo's not having it. When the doctor picks me up, I try to pry open her fingers with my nose, but her grip is tight. I squeak. I grunt. I poop in her hand. But she does not care. She carries me into another room and sets me in a basin. The sides are slippery. I cannot climb to freedom. She steps away. A humming sound fills the air. A light flashes. I hold my breath. Is this the end of Gizmo? The humming stops. The light is gone. The doctor scoops me out of the basin and carries me back to Elliot. I am alive! I am too evil for the X-ray device. I groan with relief. I also groan because my tummy still hurts. Dr. Pine. I think this is a case of indigestion. Elliot. Is he going to die? Dr. Pine. No, but he definitely ate too much. Ate too much? I prick my ears. It is not possible for a KB to eat too much. Eating is what we do. This doctor doesn't know what she's talking about. I have always been proud of my eating. Why, at Swampy's pet shop, I was famous for my appetite. One night, using a chewing stick, I pried open the door to my cage and waddled along the shelf until I came to a glorious display called Treats for Rodents. Barney, you messed us all up. I love you, but sorry, friends. Called Treats for Rodents. I was enchanted by the choices: seeds and nut clusters, fruit wafers, and golden corn cobs. For a moment, I wished I were a hamster, able to stuff my cheek pockets and take the goodies back to my cage. I spent the whole night eating, resting only for 3 naps. Mrs. Swampy found me in the morning, asleep on a pile of wrappers. Oh, you little evil genius, she said to me. And that is when I discovered the truth. I wasn't just a genius. I was an evil genius. Elliot is picking me up again. His hands feel so nice and warm after that cold metal table. My belly still hurts. Dr. Pine. Keep him on a strict diet of alfalfa and water for a few days. Dad. Thank you, Doctor. Elliot. Thank you. Dr. Pine. Goodbye, Elliot and Mr. Washington. Goodbye, Gizmo. Good riddance to you, Doctor. How dare you poke at me and tell me I eat too much? You know nothing about me. When I recover, you shall feel my wrath. So, Gizmo is going to make it. He's going to be fine. Yay! Let's find out what's going on with Wedgie in chapter 8. My new dad and Elliot and the furry potato have been inside that room for a long time. I'm shivering and panting. I've smelled everyone's ankles. I've talked to every dog and cat. I walk back and forth from one end of the room to the other as far as my leash will go. I feel very bad and I really want to get out of here. Mom, Wedgie, calm down. Jasmine, Mom, do you think Gizmo will be okay? Mom, well, let's think positive thoughts. Jasmine, I didn't let him out of his cage. Mom, I know, sweetie. Jackson, Wedgie's gone crazy. Something's happening. Dad and Elliot came out of that bad room. Elliot's holding the free potato. I wag my tail. Are we done? Can we go home? But then I see the lady who wears the white coat. I'm scared of her. I scoot under a chair to hide from the lady with the white coat. But as soon as she leaves, I dart out and run to the door. Time to make her escape. Let's go, people. I run in circles in front of the door. Come on, superpowers work. I run and run. The door's open. Yes! Super Wedgie to the rescue. We leave the place that smells like sadness and fear. I got my leash, pulling Dad toward the car. Everyone gets in. Dad lifts me up and puts me onto Jasmine's lap. I lick Jasmine's face. I'm so happy we're going home. I love home. Mom, so what did the doctor say? Dad, he said Gizmo ate something bad and got indigestion. We need to keep him on a healthy diet. Jackson, Gizmo's farts smell like cereal. Elliot, he could have died. I'm not letting Jasmine take care of him anymore. So there's Wedgie panicking and there's Jackson pointing. I'm saying he's going crazy. Dad, this isn't your sister's fault. Elliot, she's not my sister. Oh, that's sad. The car begins to drive. Jasmine wraps her arms around me and squeezes. I lick a tear off Jasmine's face. Don't be sad, Jasmine. Super Wedgie opened the door and got us out of that bad place. We're going home. Why does Wedgie think Jasmine's sad? I think she's sad because they were at the vet, but Jasmine's really sad because Elliot's saying she's not his sister. That's hurting her feelings. Makes me sad. Chapter 9 goes back to Gizmo, and I just want to show you this silly illustration. So I'm excited to see, I'm excited to see what happens in chapters 9 and 10 so that we can find out some more. We're making some pretty good progress through the book. Okay, we're almost halfway through, so that's exciting, yay. All right, I hope that you guys are having a good time at home. I hope that you're washing hands. I know some of you have reached out to me on how to send me a video of you reading back. If you can send it through Class Dojo, that would be awesome. If not, I have a couple of apps that we could try. If you have an iPad or a tablet at home and you can download Flipgrid and you can use that code, I can create something where you guys can send me a video back and you guys can send the video of you reading. That would be really, really great. If not, then I will get creative and I will see if I can find another way because I want to be able to hear from you guys. I miss you and I know that it's going to be a while, but I know that you're going to enjoy the time at home and you're going to get to play some video games and maybe take a few extra naps. So I hope you're enjoying your time. Thanks for reading along with me, guys, and we will see you again soon. All right, Barney, you want to say bye? Want to say bye? No. That was his bye. Bye, guys.